Sega! Hello everybody and welcome to Woady Plays. And what are we playing today? We're playing Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 2. And we're going to play the entire game, everybody. Yes, we are going to speed run this fool. Basically, there's an achievement called Endurance Race where the goal is to beat every level without going back to the main menu. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to try and run through this, the fastest time I'm able to. Let's see how I do. So let's jump right in it. Hopefully it won't be, hopefully we'll be entertained, y'all, and not super boring. Basically, I'm doing this after every beginning. It's like this move here, you normally wouldn't have access to in the level. This honestly is a very helpful move when you're trying to just get through a level much quicker. It really does help. Alright, if I play my card just right, the next part it should. Ah, no! Oh my god, my completing the level in a much faster time is ruined. I hate that. Actually, nope. Maybe I can salvage something with what I just did. Nope, just not. In fact, that actually made it. What the hell is going on? If all else fails, you just gotta use the... I don't know why I did that. You that was pointless. Alright, well that's the end of the first stage. Now you gotta make sure you hit the Y button when it pops up to play the next act. You will return to the main menu off of the game itself, so... Don't forget, if you don't want to mess up the achievement. It may not always come in handy depending on the level, but maybe sometimes it does. A lot of flying, because you actually move a lot faster. Plus, underwater, he doesn't get tired. Air bubbles. You don't move faster going down. Move faster doing everything else other than going down. Whoa. Pause. Sorry about that, everybody. I should have just stood on the platform, but whatever. Ah, that is depressing. I'll go there. I'm trying to be nice to the minions and not kill them. Yeah, this rolling combo to help speed up, especially when you're running across water like that. When you do this move, you actually just go forward, so you gotta keep that in mind. Like right there, where you actually have to hit this platform and launch yourself in the air. That's it. Whoa! You're going the wrong way, people. We're trying to speed run this game, not slow run this game. Playing that game, people. Play that game. Okay. Come on. Beginning of that stage. I'm purposely not, as much as I would love to jump in that and go for the Chaos Emerald, I'm speedrunning the game. That's not going to help me speedrun the game at all, actually. I mean Chaos Emeralds. I realize I said Chaos Rings. They're emerald people, not rings. And don't call them coins. This is Mario. Alright. Last stage for the boss battle in the first zone. It's not the longest game in the world, so truthfully, like, speedrunning is not the most grueling task, and that didn't work. That almost did nothing. Alright, none of that. In fact, just use the seasons. High road is always the better road to take. Mainly because it keeps you, it's a much more straight shot, but it's obviously a harder path. Is the obvious issue. Gotta use the rolling combo to break through this wall. Gotta stay on the high road. Gotta stay on the high road. I would actually prefer that, but whatever. This would have been nice. Oh, I'm gonna fall. Terrible. Oh my god. Okay, that totally didn't play out the way I wanted to, so let's just stand on the platform. I know it's not exactly the fastest method, but hey, you know what, it's better than falling all the way down, because that would suck. You have to climb this rope. I feel like I'm saying the wrong name. I want to say it's rolling combo, but part of me wants to also say it's, you know, Unity combo, which doesn't make any sense. Hey, look at that! I got the red ring I was missing anyway. I'm not gonna complain. Hey, if I get other achievements throughout this video, let's complain about it. Come on, let's go back. Let's stop rolling. He's obviously falling asleep on the Sonic. We'll fly up since Speedy Boy there wants to mess with me. Yeah, as you can see, this level is definitely longer than the last one. That part is not fun, because that part, people, is a death zone. I really should have probably went through. Yeah, so that would have cut off the 20 seconds. You have to be careful of the zones that are proclaimed as in this case, spikes. For the love of God, people, don't hit spikes. They are like Sonic's worst enemy. You know the saddest thing is I'm actually beating these stages without without losing rings, which is probably just gonna be these stages because the first zone's fine, but then it just kind of goes downhill, especially when you get to the last like two zones. All right, so let's take out the boss. Rings. Nice if I don't get hit there in this battle, but I don't even practice fighting these things. Hello, Eggman. Come back! Oh. Whoops, forgot I had to keep going. Wasting time, Woady. So, this is funny because it starts off with what appears to be a boss battle we've done before, and then that happens. Alright, so Obviously, you need to avoid these tentacles. They will try to crush you. Be careful. Yep, yeah, hit him. It's a number of stages. Like right now he's easy to damage, but obviously. He's gonna start to not be low when you hit him. You'll have to start like flying up with him. Oh my god. Yeah. More tentacles. You gotta be careful, those things will try to whack you. Oh, come on, that was hard. There you go. I don't think it's over just yet. You may need at least one more hit. Just keep attacking. Easy peasy. Actually, beat without taking a hit. That's kind of I'm impressing myself right now because I already beat this game, and I didn't do it this, like, well, you could say, where I didn't take, like, a single hit. The most damage I've taken is the, losing the bubble shield in that last stage. Fly away, little birdies and penguins! Well, I guess the penguins don't fly. Wait, well, I got an avatar. Alright, everybody, get an avatar award. I don't know if it's because I killed that boss without taking a hit or whatever. But, you know, got an avatar award, so I'll take it. Next stage! White Park Zone. It's a snow-blind wonderland. Well, the rolling combo. Sometimes, I don't know, I feel like there's gonna be one instance where I do that and it's just gonna shoot me in the head. Oh god! It's a... Yeesh! Oh, that's right. You actually, I hate that. You actually have to push this thing. It's like really, come on, man. Sonic should just be able to run into the damn thing and knock it out. Yeah, you gotta watch out for. This stage has more in the way of like fall zones, unfortunately, and like fall zones are my worst in these games. They really are. Okay, you gotta go this way. I mean, we could have went the high road, but as you saw, it didn't pan out very well. Got my way polar bear guy. What? Well, coins are lost. So for me, I feel like that's impressive because I usually lose coins all the time. Like, I'm not good at these games. I got a friend who's good at these games. You want to see an impressive speed run? Let him play Sonic for you. Then you'll be like, damn, that guy's good. I'm like subpar Sonic. I'm like, you need the game beat, I'll knock it out. You need to look pretty, I won't do that. Come on, you stupid bear. This one's fun because it's like you create a pattern in the snow. You gotta time your jumps and things like that. Oh god. Snowboard time! I hate this because I don't remember where some of the jumps might be. There. Yeah, we'll take the high road. up there. Ah, it's terrible. Fine, I won't take the high road. Whoa, spikes. Oh man, I didn't want to run out like that. No! Okay, never mind. It's just a few seconds off. Is all that was. Whoa! Sonic! Now he's on the snow. Looks like he's falling down. Nope. Oh god, I'm not lying. This is so depressing. I've never played Sonic this well. And it's depressing mainly because I'm trying to do the endurance regime for you, so I'm not going to the special stages. But because of that, I've now missed 2 special stages in this where I can go for Chaos Emeralds. It's evil, man. It's completely evil. Start it off with the spinning combo. I should have let that take me up. Oh, that's depressing. Whatever. Keeps me rolling. When I'm trying to make a tricky jump, I just fail completely. Go. But that thing closes on you. Before that closes, oh no! There goes the perfect run. Oh, that's terrible. That is depressing. I was trying to see if I can get through the entirety of the game without dying, which, to be honest, is that shit retarded considering what you have to fight in for a final boss battle in this game. But it was wishful thinking. Oh, that was depressing. That's all that was. That's just I died, and I died in like a stupid area too. It wasn't even like a good area. It was like I got crushed by something, Not land on the other side, that will crush you, people. Balls in there. Yeah, this like started off as like, a water park, and then, oh god. Halo that have this kind of stuff. Just pop this out. Honestly, that may not be that problem. Okay, I'm not going to question why I didn't die there, and I don't think you need to shoot. So, leave it alone. We're going to continue. Oh, that's depressing. Okay, so obviously, as you saw, there's a red point that I missed, mainly because to get it, it looked like I had to actually jump over that launcher that I ran into. Whoa! And look, another 50 points. Damn you! You stupid game! Alright. next stage, and then we have the boss, and that'll be 2 worlds down. Start off the gat like usual. Sometimes it pays off, a lot of times it doesn't. Right there I fell into the water, and I hate water. A lot of things there. It's all about using tails to fly through the water much faster. So don't forget your air bubbles. Right here, I'm most likely going to... Come on, air bubble. Come on. Alright. I hate those walruses, man. If you're not fast enough, they will block you completely. God. No! No way, we're flying back up. We are going this way. I hate the water parts of this game. I hate the water parts of any Sonic game, any video game. So that was actually really pointless. Oh god. Don't want to get crushed. Fly up, fly up, fly up, fly up, fly up, fly up. Yeah. Let's go. Water, kind of like I'm doing right now. I already got the red complaints. Oh, that is evil! That is evil, people. I didn't even see it coming. I didn't even see it coming, man. Not what I meant to do. I see ledges. I like to go up to them. I don't know what the cost. This probably will take me nowhere. That's the funny part. Like I'm trying to like fly to something that doesn't exist. Get there. Yeah, right here. These parts make absolutely no sense. Oh god! Swim fast! Swim fast! We're gonna freeze this stuff! Go! 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 Especially also because I don't have any air. Get into the water. Sheesh. Goofy as all get out. Yeah, weird. I'm looking at the recording device and like the quality just seems downgraded. I don't know what happened. Maybe it's a setting. I don't know. All right. Metal Sonic Strikes! This battle's annoying because there's a part of it where he's gonna like start breaking like the stuff you're running along, and it's annoying because like it may happen like right in front of you all the time, and you die and start all the dodge when he does that. Gotta get back over. Gotcha. You can do that a lot of times. It's off screen, and then he'll roll across the bottom like that. You can dodge it by either switching planes. That's how I got behind him. It's kind of a multi-stage thing, so it may start off like he does one set of patterns, and then as you hurt them more and more, they'll start to do other things. Ah, man. Go. Ah. I don't remember how many hits. Jump over it. No! Stupid launcher! I had a hit on him. Yeah, I hate that. That's the other problem. Like, sometimes you hit that launcher. On the side of him. Oh! He tricked me that time. Never had that happen. Find me a launcher. Gotcha. Woo! Come back more. I watch out for the launchers. Shipping in close where you can start breaking platforms. Or in this case, he's gonna throw that stuff down. Some of it you can jump over, obviously. Some of it you don't. Yep, here is that stupid shit. One more hit should do what I want to say. I want to go fast, but I want to get cautious. It's like, just get in that last hit. You can call it a day. Don't even mess around with that stupid crap he does. It's like bouncing around everywhere. The screen gets kind of dark. That's 2 worlds down, people. Now for the really stupid zones. Sorry about that. See, that's how dumb it is. I'm always flying around. Let's see how much of this level I can forge through flying. This is gonna fail horribly. I'm just gonna land in a zone of death. Pyro people. Ah, what is that? I lost them. Oh my god. I hate these guys are the worst, mainly because you can't preemptively kill them. Even if you preemptively kill them, you still take a hit. That's how like depressing this stage is. Right there, I was even like way ahead of when he was gonna like do that crap. This is evil, man. Oh, what? I actually killed that guy quick enough? That's depressing. Get away from me, dumb beetle. That's gonna help. Now I'm going the other way. Wow, okay, that was oh god, I got the super shoes. The super duper duper shoes. Get me out of this area. I think I beat this level better. Boss battle, right? Fighting. I mean, figure out his pattern is not that bad. We'll get to that. Alright, for those parts you have to reset, like, in all honesty, these parts are so cheap, it's not even funny because you have a time limit for how much you can fly in the air. So right there, I'm gonna. God, I hate it. Like, if anything, this would be the slowest segment of the game, and I apologize immensely for that. I will try and blaze through these levels as fast as I possibly can, but like, this design is so stupid, even for like Sonic fans. Blow me over. That wasn't actually as bad as some of the other ones I've done. The first time I went through that, I died way more times than that, especially because I'm playing really well. I lucked out. I think I got all the red coins on this level. Probably gonna get myself killed. In this case, not even killed because I'm seconds away from the wall. Okay. Why not? Let's try and float over as much as we can. Last we have to deal with the bear. I'm sure this is gonna get me killed. Wait. Right there. I told you it's gonna get me killed. Why not? Let's initiate again so we can get back to what I just Okay, let's, get out of the GD sand here, people. Whoa! Super speed! Super duper duper speed! I'm Sonic. I totally should have got that. Gotta get that now. Stage over yet? No. Yes. Yes. Is it over? Yeah, baby. I hate you in the desert. One more, people. One more. And you know what the worst part about this is? After I beat this stage, the first stage and the boss stage of the 4th level aren't even levels I can beat fast. They are flying stages. Like, that is depressing. Like, how do you speedrun a game that has a stage that doesn't even let you try and blare through? Now you can wait for this left to ride. In some cases, like, here you'd have to, one of the parts you have to fly up on your feeling because while you're trying to get all the coins, there's a coin that's blocked off. Like, I'm sorry, Tails! No! No! What is that? No more momentum! Stop with the momentum! Remember, fast as possible through these stages. I take a high road to get to like the end of the stage. I'm gonna take a high road. You see, there's stuff. Sorry, Tails. You gotta do what you gotta do. Go. Speed racer, go, speed racer. No, don't fall at it. Spike. Obviously, the stupidest thing to do here is to do that without waiting for the sand to come. I'm not gonna lie, that was probably dumb of me. But whatever.
I still got through the stage. Alright, that should be the end of the oil desert. All I gotta do now is get through the boss battle, which is not exactly the most fun thing to do in the world, but, you know, hey, you gotta do what you can.
I couldn't make this like a perfect run without dying. Okay, you probably want to make sure you're picking up those rings. Don't be me and not get the rings. It's depressing. Especially if you're going for the team where you have to defeat every boss as well. Alright, so this is what we like to call a vertical battle. Basically, it's me right. Which I have to give him credit for. That was amazing. He made it in like no time flat. Basically, we have to get up to him. Eventually, the blocks are going to drop. You gotta look at the arrows and determine what's dropping and what's. He will try to break some of them. Like I said, don't go near the one where the arrow obviously status. Come on, Robonic. Every time that's so assuming Tails is get his crap. It's hard to do what I was doing where you're like anticipating where you're going because, well, if the blocks are okay, Tails got him, I'm not gonna complain, but as you see I think on his phone like that. We'll start adding to the come on. Blink. Look, I anticipated, man. You anticipated it, and when he stops climbing and starts moving towards you. Oh, that's depressing. I was doing pretty good with the no taking a hit thing. Oh, that was a spike block. Do not go anywhere near that thing if you can help it. Eventually gets to a point where you're gonna. Now he's leaving. He's safe. Basically, we're going into the last stage part of it. Now, unfortunately, I have no coins, so this is gonna be actually so depressing if this goes the way I think it's gonna go. See, I knew that was gonna happen! Oh, that is evil! That is beyond evil! Ah, come on! That was like actually really well done, I felt. Like, I mean, I was like rocking him. Oh my god. It's just like, ran out of my coins, I get hit by blocks. I apologize, but this is a senseless forcing you to have to watch this again and stuff. I had no coins, man. Because you only needed one hit in that final point. It's just trying to anticipate which way he's coming. He's there, but he's invisible. Oh, he's back. Just let it fall. I like hitting him as soon as I can break the bar. Obviously, the faster you defeat him, the less point opportunity you have. So if you time it wrong, you're probably gonna knock him into the final stage of the battle without any coins. Kind of like what I did. I kind of stay away from it. No, not the spikes. I knew it was happening. Like the minute I like landed over there. It's happening again. It's happening again. Losing all my coins. Hate this battle. Trying to like initiate the final stage as quickly as possible with coins. Rings. Oh, I'm so sorry. Bye-bye TNT block. Maybe I would like it to be one more hit. I don't know. It's a tough call. Yep. Don't get hit by anything. Don't move. Don't do nothing. Natural glycerin you drink it. Random. Okay. So he's gonna jump. Jump to the screen. He's gonna jump out of the screen. He's gonna jump into the screen. He's gonna jump out of the screen. And do this, and follow the plan. That should end it.
Why couldn't I have done that last time? Come on, play to me. Fruity! Or no. Yeah. Fruities and piggies! Oh, my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, pork ribs. Alright, everybody. One more act to go. Ish. One more act to go ish. Because after the next act, you do still have the final, essentially 2 boss stages for the final level, so. Like I said, unfortunately, this is kind of going to be a little bit of a slower level. Mainly because you can't really speed it up. You're on the tornado, chasing after the Robotnik. Because it's one of those, like, you know, it's one of those old school Mario stages where, like, dresses for you and everything. So you can only go as fast as typically the stage goes. And I guess I could have started the whole time. Okay, well, I apologize for that in 2 seconds. You can kill stuff. You can go backwards, you can go forwards. There's a little bit of give and take on it. Don't do that. Hit the X button. Like a cat like that. You'll have to do that. Give me that chicken. There's actually an achievement tied to this stage I'm going to try and go for. Basically, he's going to harass you, and as he's harassing you, you can attempt not necessarily, I don't know, defeat him. There's actually an achievement for defeating this guy. Usually this part is where he speeds up. You want to follow the point pattern as best as you can. There is one of these segments where you have to go off the path for the red point. Make sure you hit the X button first. If you do not, you will fail. Oh no! Don't worry about falling to your death. When you get to a moment like that where he goes off screen, he'll just fall. So there is a segment where you actually harm Metal Sonic. When he does this stuff, sometimes he may shoot a cannonball. You have to hit the cannonball. Essentially, damage him. I made that discovery actually like towards the very end of the stage. Actually, really funny. Bad point is too late. Speeding up again. That's where you would go. You saw the red point. Careful, these stages are very dangerous. Especially because you get caught on something and you scroll away and die. Those hardtails cannot come with you. So you're kind of underground. Which also sucks because if you fall, you don't have tails to catch you. You basically gotta stand on these platforms. Don't try to do too much like out of your realm. It's not fun to like. It's not fun to die on this part. So like now we're out of the woodwork. We're back to tails. A little bit safer. You can
fall to your death. Cannonball. So you want to hit it. Damages them. Okay, you're going to get the achievement. So I'm going to see if I can get that achievement. That is the video he's adding on since I'm playing the entirety of the Sonic game. Plus, I think if you can defeat him, I think it actually speeds up this part. Because I remember I did this part and it just took forever. Like, I felt like it was like just going on. And that was because I wasn't actually doing cannonball yet. Get out of the way, Turtle Man! No! Go back, Tails! Ah, come on, man. Come on, gotta hit the cannonball, people. Gotta hit the cannonball. Nice. I'm not even sure how times actually cannonballs actually hit him. The worst part is when you actually have to fight him in the last match. Cannonball. Oh, I got it, people! Achievement unlocked. Metal Sonic failed. Basically, that's for clearing. That's basically for defeating Metal Sonic in Sky Fortress Act 1. And because of that, the level's up. If you don't defeat him, the level will go on for a decent amount more length, and you'll eventually get to, eventually he'll fly away and it'll be over. You see, it's a 5-minute stage, and I couldn't even control that. I actually like the music a lot here. These stages are kind of are annoying to an extent, but the music kind of makes up for it, I feel. Fans, multiple Sonic mechanical fans. Fly up. I call that a little mini shortcut. Fly. Oh god, I hate these things. If you're not careful, you'll fall off and die. Remember, anything in this game will lead to death if you're not smart about how you play it. Going down. Not my first decision, but hey, living with this game. Especially if you're speedrunning through the thing. Yeah, I hate this part right here. I'm trying to go fast. I don't know if I can touch it. I don't know if I can touch it. Then again, I guess I'm invincible with this item, so that was kind of dumb on my end. Can I fly up there? Haha, I can fly up here. Remember, simplify. The higher you go, the less difficult the path is. That's impressive. I got scared. Oh god, that's not even better. Well, maybe it's a little better. I don't know. We'll have to see. 1,600 points. is another example of falling with style and just being stupid. Obviously, also going the high road will give you a red coin in this situation, but yeah, I messed that up and I'm not about to try. And doing that again, because speedrun. So, no point in self. Plus, I already got the red star.
Alright, one more level, and then the boss battle, and then just 2 more boss battles. And that'll be it. That'll be the endurance run. Where my game clock on this is at? I've got to be approaching at least an hour, if not an hour already. It's hard to say.
Like, that's the thing with these Sonic games. If you can blast through them in like no time. And, you know, that's not a fun on the whole Sonic game fast. I mean, it's just, you know how to play them, and you know kind of like the tricks of where to jump and the secret high road path and stuff like that. It's like the most difficult thing to do. Yeah, this level's gonna get a little weird with the whole like firing the lasers and stuff at me. Like Sonic, I like to play it. Well, we should have tried to take a high road though. A little backtracking, but you know you're accommodating what we're doing. Ándale, piratones. Ah, God. He's trying to hit us. There we go. I'm gonna try to use that as much as I can to cut down on some of the actual level. Remember, being the stage is always fun really fast, but sometimes you just gotta stop moving so you can actually hit something easier. You won't take it crazy land on it. I messed it up. Oh, no you don't. Ah, I got over you. I hate that I can't land on it to initiate it. I have to actually pull in on it. Yeah, we're back to these people. It's the most... Okay, that was dumb on my end. Okay, I deserve to die there because that was stupid of me. Like, it took a perfectly, decent level and turned it into like, this. Like, I hate these segments. Like, this is a song. Because I get it, you put Tails in the game, but do we really need these, like, segments where you're flying? You know, especially considering you have a limited amount of use for that ability. Right there. Oh, God, I hate that. That's what I get for trying to speed run through. I'm just gonna die over and over. In fact, I think I did die almost 100%, like 90% of the time. Like, I think I got really close to losing all my life. I'm gonna take it slow, smart about it. Fire. Basically, like, I can't, like, rocket myself over. Smoother, calmer. Pressing. Fire me like a bullet! Oh God! Huh. Did not remember that when I did it the first time. And again, obviously, it's one of those moments where you just kind of have to keep not moving because there's spikes here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you tank a speed run. my god. This is depressing. I thought I was doing pretty decent with what I was showcasing, and all of a sudden I got to like this stage, and it's like, you know, a giant middle finger to the face. Okay, not, you know, let's not fall our death here, people. Mainly because I really want to stage. Yeah, this is stupid. Oh, come on! Oh. This stage sucks. There's all these, hey, let's follow our death moments. Or in this case, some moments where it's like, hey, let's potentially crush you. Like, I you pretty much have to do, to an extent, you have to do that to beat the stage. Thank God that stage is over. That stage would make me depressed. Oh my god. I was doing pretty good up until that point. That's the worst stage of them all. That stage and like half of the oil desert stages are pretty bad. Alright. Let's take down the boss so we can move on to the final two zones. I actually really like this battle. There's just a lot of like laser firing. Yeah, this one I failed this a tremendous amount of times the first time through, so I'm gonna apologize right now. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get it down on the first try. I got it. Oh, I hate that. Like, I wanted to just, like, jump into him. Ah! Ooh, I think I got him. I heard it sound like I hit him. Basically, that's how it works. You know, he's gonna fly overhead, fire his laser down. Just gonna have to dodge it. See, that's what I'm saying. It's depressing. You know, it's an annoying battle. We're trying to hit him. It's just really brutal. Basically, you just gotta jump into him. That's one thing I hate is like, you know, I'm trying to like go back a little to hit him and then it just goes really far back. It's just annoying. I got 3 hits on this so far. That counts 2 hits? That counts 2 hits. I'm not gonna complain. Nice. Switching. Probably gonna start firing his laser. This is where lasers are gonna start flying at me like. Over? Over? I feel like there should be one more segment here. That's right, it's the dodge these stupid missiles that are flying at me. It's a lot of this like up and down. Yeah, this part's not fun at all. Now, remember, if I can... There we go. That's what you basically have to do. You have to just get close to him and ram him with your X button. Okay, that was good. I didn't die. I took a hit, unfortunately, but... Alright, everybody. 2 more stages to go. I don't think I can skip this part. Which is fine. Because it was still part of the stage. Like it wasn't a cutscene. Next act. You defeated the boss. Wait, that's Mega Man. Whoops. Ignore me completely. Just for the purposes of the video. Alright, time to finish the battle out with Metal Sonic. This is also like kind of like part of the level, so you have to do a little hops and turns here on us. Which is annoying because I think there's one part of this where I like it just gets really confusing. I remember I keep getting like stuck or going the wrong way. Okay, don't know how that happened. But I will take it. Oh god. No! I don't know where I'm going! I'm just flying everywhere. Essentially, yeah, you are going to duel with Metal Sonic, but you have to like get to that point. Which is at this point. So basically, this is going to be pretty much like what you were doing the first time. The difference is Robotnik is here. He'll get in your way, but ideally you're going to do the same thing. You have to like rush towards him as fast as you can. Robotnik is going to kind of block you, and once Sonic goes to attack, Robotnik will dash off. A lot of times, the best thing to do is use rolling combo like right at that point. I hate this battle. It's fiery. Woo! Screen launch worked on me. Okay, okay. Got through that segment. A lot easier than I anticipated. Level's not over yet. Oh, I hate this part. It's so like misleading, or not misleading, but it's so confusing at times. Don't fall down there. How about that? That's your first step to beating the stage. Don't fall down. Yeah, this is the only like real stage speed. Or sorry, this level has. Oh, the only tail. See, like this goes back to the part I'm talking about. Okay, you have to like be prepared to like just land. Don't land there. There's spikes there. I got the TV screen is still Sylvania.
like, this is what I'm talking, man. This stage is gonna like give you like nausea or something. All this like flipping around and stuff like that. And yep, final part. Race to the end. That's actually what it is. Basically, you have to. You can't attack them, but you have to beat them to the end. Right out. Good. But call it a day. Bye bye, Metal Sonic. Ha 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 ha. Alright, everybody. Final stage. Coming up next. Stay tuned for the epic conclusion on tomorrow's Woody Plays. Psych, I'm not gonna end it. It's just be evil, people. And I'm not that evil, but sat here the whole time watching me beat the game, and I don't even beat the game, I just kinda stop playing. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the stupidest boss battle in the history of Mega Man. Wow, I said Mega Man. Sonic. Wow, I'm getting my words jumbled again. Sorry, I've been playing this game for probably an hour or so. A little bit after an hour. I would ballpark that. If I'm lucky, I will beat him on the first try. And that is not fun. Lucky. This is not a fun battle at all, people. Especially if you're going for the achievement where you defeat him with Supersonic, you only get like 50 rings. So plus there's a trophy or avatar award for defeating him without taking any hits. Basically, the goal is this: each time you gotta climb the rings and you gotta get up to him and hit him. So then it gets more and more grueling as it goes on. The worst part is when you get towards the end, you actually start having to like use the rolling combo to actually break a shield he has first. That's it. So he'll do this. This is gonna mess with the rings. Probably break some of them off. Be careful. So that's just I don't advise going that way, mainly because, well, he's got spikes on top. Alright, cool. I will take that hit. I don't remember how many hits it takes to actually beat this fool. Now we're getting into the more dangerous. See, the issue is like when you... Alright, so I'm a little bit at loss of words. So I'm just gonna hang out here for a moment. Sometimes you just you gotta slow down a bit. I know asking Sonic to slow down is kind of stupid, but you know, to beat this boss, honestly, slowing down may help you out more. Right there! Who does that? That is just stupid, people. Ugh, yeah. This is gonna be the dumbest part of the entire video. Watching me try to beat this stupid boss. I got lucky. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I didn't beat him with as Supersonic. Did it without taking any
hamstring, but it's just stupid. This entirety of this boss battle is just pure dumbness. To the point where my video will be extended because of this battle. I know it's not the most impressive speedrun I've been people, but hey, you know what? It's not bad for only beating this game one time. I'll just take the scenic route back over to him. First hit, it's easy. After that, you gotta let go. I mean, if you're lucky, you'll get kind of like a, you'll anticipate it where you kind of right here. And it's not exactly anticipating it, but the angle of the jump is just so bad. I'm gonna revive. 2 hits on it. Oh god, maybe like 40. Sometimes you just gotta get lucky. Just fly up there and hit him. That's 3 hits. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, run, 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 run. So when you get in the circle, your best bet is, yeah, just kind of fly up. Alright, that's 4. I really don't remember how many hits it is. I don't think it's 6. I think it's like 6. It's 5. Maybe 7 for all I know, actually. I think this is where he's gonna add a shield. Oh, on a side note, if you take forever to get up to hit him, he will essentially force you up there. If that makes any sense. Yeah, unfortunately, you have to break his shield, then you hit him. If I remember correctly, this next one should be the final hit. All the most annoying land because how much is that? Come on. Where's the... Go! Ah, what? What? I got gypped! I was going up there to hit him and everything! Oh, he cheated me. I now don't have a ring. Ugh, please tell me I'm about to do the final hit with no rings. This should be the last hit. I think it's 8 hits. And I have literally no rings. Come on, man! This is so stupid! Oh my god! I mean, I get it, Sega. You know, you want to make like a challenging boss, but I mean, it's not even like that's challenging, but it's not even like fair. You know? It's like going sideways. It's not going forward. It's going sideways. Nobody goes sideways. You know? You don't go sideways. Prostitutes. They go sideways. I apologize, everybody.
get a little frustrated because, you know, I don't want to make everyone forced to watch this video for like insane amount of time. Work. Whatever, work. I'm 2 points away from 50, man. I'm tired of this boss. I'm tired of him. That's 3! 5 to go, baby! 5 to go! Electrical wiring down here yet? That is a perfect example. I was actually doing good too, because like I got 4 hits in without taking a single hit from him. I was going for the Avatar award. I got 5. 3 more. This should be where he starts shooting himself. Come on, get up there, get up there. The faster we do this, the better, considering if it takes too long, it's gonna roll me into a vortex of death. This one's going to be the most annoying because now this middle ring, the ring he's in, will actually have Come on! This is evil! Gotcha! Woo, baby! Oh man, I did it! I did it! It took me only 3 tries, but I did it! And endurance race, everybody. Yes, that is how you get the achievement. Endurance race. Yes, you have to play through the entirety of Sonic 4 Episode 2 without ever going back to the main menu. So basically, it's like doing a speed run of the game. Same idea, but everyone's different on how fast they do it. And this is the final cutscene. I'm not gonna show it to you guys for anyone who's maybe wanting to watch it. So, but that's pretty much gonna be it for the video. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off here shortly. Yeah, it's telling you to try again because I didn't have all the Chaos Emeralds. That's all it is. Go back and beat it with the Chaos Emeralds. Something different may happen. Well, that is going to be it, everybody, for Woody Plays Sonic the Hedgehog, Episode 4. Sonic the Hedgehog 4, Episode 2. Sorry, my bad. So that was my longest video. It's my speed run. Hopefully that was pretty good. See everyone tomorrow for the next Woody Plays video. Until then, stay frosty, everybody. I'm out.